We got 10 more minutes on the show. Is that all right?
Yeah,
get on the air.
Yeah, you
grab
want to
the
get
mic.
Grab Tell
the mic.
yourself.
on
Yeah,
the show.
come on.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
the red one.
The red one, yeah.
All right, then the black one. Both of these are still live, right?
Those are both still alive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get in there.
This is the owner of the club here in Yonkers. What's your name, sir?
DiNapoli.
Gene
Give it up for
DiNapoli.
Gene.
Oh,
guys.
This is gonna be great because this is a much better format.
It's actually better.
People.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gene's all
my
over
first
it.
rodeo.
40-year entertainer Gene.
What's the club? Let's plug the club. Where are we right now?
Well, we're at Central Stage on Central Avenue.
You want to hold the mic a little closer. Sorry.
Central Stage on Central Avenue in Yonkers, New York.
Uh-huh.
And this is a music and comedy and live entertainment venue.
Yeah.
I love it.
Just this week alone, we have a salsa show tomorrow.
Oh,
Wow.
A disco show on Friday.
Hell yes, dude.
A black comedy show early on Saturday.
I love black comedy.
A country band Saturday night. Sunday afternoon, we have a brunch with drag queens.
Oh, geez,
that's
yeah,
a
this is
popular
great.
one.
Sunday
I
night,
like
we
that.
have a show that's dedicated to Woodstock.
Whoa, that is honestly
This is
a wild lineup.
that's
That's
pretty
beautiful.
awesome.
That sounds
And then
fun,
also,
dude.
it was just Bam Margera and his, I don't know, simpleton friend from Connecticut.
Yeah, Vinny. Now that Vinny
night
left,
prior.
we can really talk
We can-
some real shit, can't we?
We can make fun of Vinny and his Thrasher hoodie and Thrasher hat.
quoting Billy Madison.
No, interrupting
As a
Bam quoting Billy Madison to also quote it.
You seen that show, Big Mouth, Netflix?
Anyways, real quick. So when you
we
sign
gotta
up,
finish this.
yeah,
We gotta
live
finish
real
this
quick.
ad, and then
our
and then we're-
sponsor, betdsi.com. They're
You a betting man?
You bet? You bet?
I can't say that in public.
Okay.
Well, this is
Oh.
legal.
Yeah,
So
I know.
online sports
Yeah.
betting
This
is
is all
betdsi.com.
above board.
And when you sign up, you want to make sure you use promo code CUM120, CUM120, so they know we sent you. When you sign up, you got some options. You can just play and cash out. You can take the bonus money, which is like getting a casino comp up front
Love
before you
it.
played at the tables. It's got a rollover requirement, but it's free cash. So if you're going to be in the sports book, which is where we like to gamble,
We love being in the sports book.
use promo code CUM120, CUM120, up to $1,000. They're going to give you 60% bonus cash, which will turn $1,000 into $1,600 to play with.
Free cash, baby.
My
Once
dad
again.
was a professional gambler.
Really?
Back,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah?
he used to travel the world
Holy
Wow.
shooting dice.
Really?
So one day we'd have $1 million in the house, and the next day we'd be begging for $20 for gas money.
That's wild.
Wow.
It was a wild ride.
Where'd you grow up?
The Bronx.
All
right.
Still live there.
Just
I
down
remember
the
one day-
road.
What?
Just down the road.
Yeah, I remember one day coming home from school, and sitting in my living room was Bruno Sammartino,
Whoa.
Mario
course.
Andretti,
What?
Phil Esposito, and Leo DeRocha from the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Holy
What?
shit.
Because in Atlantic City back in the 80s, every casino had like a sports figure, like
Yeah.
as a goodwill ambassador.
Yeah.
And my father got to know them all, and they
That's-
came to my house for lunch one day, and I walked in, I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, this was a great upbringing as a kid.
That's wild.
But then I know what gambling does to you, you know. so
Sure. Some
I
dark
gamble on
stuff.
business.
I've lost
Yeah.
a bunch of money this year.
Yeah.
Gambling.
You lost a bunch of money in cryptocurrency. You heard of that?
Yeah,
you heard of
Bitcoin.
such a thing?
Yeah, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
This-
It's fun. It's nice.
It's nice, but if you want to lose money like that, just give me your money. I'll throw it down the toilet.
You got you, Nick.
Or you give me $5,000, I give you 500 tickets to any show you want here.
Yeah.
And
You
you
go
go
to see
500
black
tickets,
comedy.
you could go
First
see
time-
black comedy.
First time you're up $7,000, it's like, wow, this is pretty cool. You can just print money. But then you're down $14,000. It's like, well, it'll come back. And then you're down $32,000, and it's like, well, I guess I'll just file my taxes.
Yeah.
And stop
Lose it.
trying.
My father told me,
Yeah.
if you really want to hear the machines go off, take a roll of quarters, go to a payphone, put them in, and hang up. It's the same noise when the coins come out as the, So I lived both sides of the
Okay.
coin.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're not a gambling man.
No, I gamble on business, like I
Right,
said.
right.
How'd you get into comedy?
Well, it's not comedy. It's an entertainment. I'm an entertainer for 40 years.
Okay.
What
I
kind
was-
of entertainment?
Well,
you
I
do?
was at one time America's youngest Elvis impersonator.
Oh.
Yeah, you
when I was
do
14.
resemble the
got
Yeah, I
kid.
was 14, traveling the
The
country.
world's youngest Elvis impersonator now has to be at least 47 years old.
I think so. Bruno Mars did Elvis when he was 3 and 4 and 5.
Oh, so
Oh,
he
really?
beat your record.
Yeah, well, that was in the 80s and 90s. But I used to travel the country doing Elvis, and then, I stayed home, and I started to do the Blues Brothers.
Okay.
I'm an
Okay.
entertainer. I work every weekend in
Cool.
different restaurants and casinos. And then I became an actor about 3 years ago.
Nice.
And I did a couple of bit mafia parts and
All right.
detective parts in the shows.
Okay.
What's your
Which
favorite
show?
Anything
role?
we've
What?
seen?
What's
What
your
shows?
favorite role?
You know what? I'm doing a horror movie right now, and it's called Demon Nun, and I play a detective.
Wow.
And that's pretty cool because I get to be nasty with the people.
Yeah.
And have legal behind me.
Yeah.
You know, so I can say whatever the fuck
Did
I
you
want.
go? Did you go out for the Sopranos prequel?
You know what? I'm not going to tell you I did. My name was thrown in the hat.
Yeah.
I'm probably the only Italian-American entertainer in New York that was never on the original Sopranos.
Yeah.
I know.
Because they offered me a small part, but it wasn't speaking. And I thought I was bigger than that. And I said, I need a speaking part.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
they pushed me under the rug. But
Yeah.
I'm happy with my career.
Yeah, I feel like there had to have been 30 million people that went out for the Sopranos prequel.
Yeah, I will tell you that 3 years ago when I started, I beat out 4,500 actors to play John Gotti's friend Angelo
Oh,
In
in a
Gotti?
show called Kingpin that was
Oh,
on
in
History
Kingpin.
Channel. And they flew me to Bogota, South America for 12 days.
yeah.
Carte blanche, and that was the first thing I ever went out for.
Whoa.
Wow.
So you
So
were
I-
spoiled.
So you're a
I was
natural.
spoiled.
Yeah.
I mean, but you've been in the game 40 years,
Yeah,
But
you
not
know,
Not
acting.
acting.
Not acting.
But,
But,
you know,
what?
he's-
I made a living as Elvis, and I look nothing like Elvis.
Yeah.
Only for the black hair and the sideburns and the jumpsuit. Somebody said, hey, you've been acting all your life. You just didn't know it.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So the mafia roles come very
Channeling
easy
the
because
king.
I guess I'm a street kid from the Bronx.
Sure.
I know how to talk. I know how to,
Right. Shake
But-
someone down. if
Yeah, I
need
can
be.
do what I got to do.
But I feel like
Yeah.
that probably the sweet spot for that kind of stuff was like the early 90s. I feel like
It
that
was,
genre's kind of died out.
Well, what died out?
That the like mafioso genre.
Well,
in
it
terms
did,
of
but
film.
there's a new thing called The Irishman now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the-
so I got a very, 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 very small part in that. And that was actually given to me because I
That's
was
the
on
one that De Niro and Pacino were wearing those dumb costumes for.
Well,
right?
yeah, they had a.
Yeah, why were they dressed like that?
They got those
because-
high-ass
Because
shoes.
the guy that De Niro plays was actually 6'2".
Oh.
And so they had to make him taller.
But there couldn't be any
Oh.
suspension of disbelief. They just had to put him in stilts for the whole.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
They were like Frankenstein shoes.
I mean, I know
Yeah.
who Robert De Niro is. I'm not going to watch a movie and be like, no, this guy's supposed to be 6'2".
Yeah.
Well, Scorsese's directing it, and he wants
Yeah.
everything spot on.
Yeah.
So, I was in a room this big. People can't see it, but what do you think? It's a
Yeah.
10-foot room?
Yeah.
I was in a room with De Niro,
Whoa.
Pesci,
Whoa.
Pacino,
Uh-huh.
Harvey Keitel,
Holy shit.
Bobby Cannavale,
Yes.
and Scorsese.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
There was only 4 of the guys like me, which were non-stars. And I
Uh-huh.
looked over to one guy and said, "Yo, how the fuck did we get here, man? There's like 900 guys
How funny
outside."
if that guy
Wow.
was like, well, I was an Elvis impersonator.
It had nothing
I
to
got
do
into
with
black
that.
comedy.
It had nothing to do with that. But so I figured, getting to the nightclub business.
Yes.
Yeah.
'Cause
I love the club. Beautiful club.
yeah, this
man.
is great, man. Maybe we could do something here. It's,
Yeah, honestly,
It's
yes.
a great venue. It's not
Yeah.
a bar.
Yeah.
It's not a upscale showroom. It's right in the middle.
It's fun.
People come here, they drink a little bit. It's not high price tickets.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the city, you're getting $40 for parking, $75 a ticket, $15 a drink. We're not like that.
Yeah.
Right.
And like I said, we run the gamut of shows. We have 40 shows in 30 days.
Right.
And
Oof.
it's all on the website. May I plug the website?
Please do.
Absolutely.
CentralStageNY.com.
Hell yeah.
And Bam was here last night, and for the first night of the tour, we had a pisser, man.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
Great, man.
People came from Connecticut and Yonkers and the Bronx and New Jersey, and I hope we get enough support to keep it going.
Yeah. So it's new. It's a new.
No, we're only
venue?
open 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah, well, hopefully
All right.
this will give you a little boost. We
Little
got a
boost.
good listenership.
Well, that's
I think.
great.
Yeah.
Let's
website.
talk-
Maybe we could produce something here.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
a show in Yonkers, boys.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Why not?
Do a stand-up show up here. Yeah.
I thought about buying a house in Yonkers.
Did you?
Yeah. I mean,
Great area.
we're both in Bed-Stuy now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
great
we're in
area.
Brooklyn.
It's,
Yeah.
No.
it's hopping.
Yeah.
We got downtown Yonkers.
Uh-huh.
They're building up restaurants.
Well, you still live in the Bronx, you
Yeah,
said?
I'm in the Bronx. My wife works at a local hospital,
Uh-huh.
so it doesn't make sense. And we got no kids, so it doesn't make sense for me to go to a better neighborhood with schools because we can't take advantage of the school system.
Right.
Yeah, I do.
And then with my gigs, I hit any bridge, George Washington, Frogs Neck, Connect. I'm a half hour from anywhere I got to do my gigs.
That's nice.
Yeah.
If I move up here, it's a
Now,
little bit of
when you
travel.
were a young entertainer, were you also a married man, or did you?
No, I got married later in life. I was
Okay.
32.
You must have been a hound dog out
Uh,
there. The Elvis.
Yeah.
Some nice pieces of pussy out there.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Had a nice time.
I'm no Brad Pitt or Leo DiCaprio, but
no, but you're on
there were
stage.
three
You're
things.
Elvis.
There were 3 things that had the girls flocking.
Yes.
Did you ever fuck a woman that afterwards they realized you weren't Elvis?
No. I wasn't in any mental institutions. But there were three. They might have screamed, "Oh, Elvis!" in the middle of talking. But there were three things that made women gravitate to me and the guys in the band.
Yeah.
Well, we were Italian.
Yes.
We were from New York.
Of course.
And I did Elvis.
Yes.
So in the Midwest and Florida, we were
You're
gods.
exotic.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
gods.
The
Yeah.
triple threat.
You know, we used to walk in the nightclubs. You know,
Italian from New
Yes.
York. And I'm Elvis.
yes. We used to walk in the nightclubs, and it was like the gates of heaven would open.
That's the best. Really?
You know,
Really?
it gets
Those
old hat
Midwest
after a
girls.
couple
Sure.
But
years.
see, here's
Yeah.
the thing, man. Like, Scorsese should do a movie about the Elvis impersonators.
That sounds
operating
fascinating,
in the Mid-Atlantic
honestly.
in the fucking
In the
80s.
Midwest.
The
yeah.
Midwest.
Or the Midwest or wherever. I mean, it's just like,
Well, there's
That's
a lot
a more-
of
that's-
documentaries on it. You know, Elvis impersonators.
yeah, yeah.
in
But
this
that's an
business.
what
That's
you just
a
said is
fun
really
story.
interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
should option something.
Let's
Yeah.
write that movie.
Somebody write the book and then.
I had a friend of mine write a reality show about me.
Yeah.
Called The King of New York.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And it was supposed to follow me through my day-to-day activities. I used to own a couple of businesses like laundromats and pizzerias.
Okay.
And then I would go back, and at night we'd do a big show.
Cool.
And we were pitching it, and they didn't think it would sell. And I said to the guy, "Listen, we got the biggest demographics in the world: Elvis fans,
Yep.
New York fans, and Italian
Italian
fans."
fans.
That's right.
And you know, the Sopranos.
At the height of that, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know, it fell to the wayside, but they're trying to pitch it again.
Yeah.
You know,
If we could
I would
produce
watch
it, we would watch the shit out of that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Sounds
fun. It
great.
was fun. It got to a point where we were telling girls and women we were staying at the Ramada
Yeah.
when we were actually at the Hilton.
Yeah.
Because we'd walk in our room and there'd be like two girls in the bathtub waiting for
Ooh.
us. And,
They would break into the room.
yeah, they bring into the room.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
rules. Damn.
that's
Should we
somebody's
become
mom now.
Elvis Oh yeah, yeah.
It's not his mom.
Oh yeah, just sucking off an Elvis impersonator through his jumpsuit in the Ramada.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Grandma.
I love that, man.
That's great.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful,
It
man.
was a fun life.
God, I
Damn.
wish I used to be into Elvis when I was a child, actually.
Oh yeah,
was
Yeah,
always
yeah.
little.
Stav
Stav
used
was
to
like
be
a little
rockabilly.
rockabilly kid.
Yeah,
Used to be a
back
little-
in the day. But
Yeah.
I
Back
don't
in the
know.
day, what are you, like
He was like-
25?
When I was a little kid, I was
No,
like,
he's
I was
30.
I was
You think-
obsessed with Elvis.
Looking at
You
this
think
guy,
he's
you think
30?
he's
Thank you.
25 years
Thank-
old?
Yes, I'm youthful.
This looks like a 25.
He knows I have youthful energy.
He's completely bald and missing a tooth.
He's wearing sweatpants, red
Yeah,
sweatpants.
yeah.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Well, that's only
And he's
because we're
spreading his
pieces of
legs.
shit.
Yeah.
Like a $5 hookup in Bed-Stuy.
Thank you.
He's very
Shout out to
he's
Bed-Stuy.
very young.
Yeah, in my heart.
I guess he's
Well, not
got
my
young
heart.
energy.
So you
yeah.
rockabilly guy?
Not your large heart.
No.
Rockabilly guy?
No, when I was like a baby, I was just obsessed with Elvis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Eldest.
That goes with a lot of people.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it's-
Were you a
Great
fan
music.
of Elvis?
yeah, I was a fan since I'm 5.
Oh, okay.
I was a
Oh.
closet Elvis. You know, I used to sing in my bedroom. And then one day my uncle owned a restaurant about a half a mile from here.
Mm-hmm.
And he said to me, you want to get up and sing? And I was like, yeah. So we did some standard. And I turned to the band and I said, you guys know Blue Suede Shoes?
Mm-hmm.
And they go, yeah. I said, well, I want to sing it. And I was 14.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, we can't tell him no. That's the boss's nephew.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
And I did like 3 songs. I made like $400 in tips.
Wow.
And I
that's
thought it
great.
was great, but they were throwing money at me because my uncle owned
Of
the
course,
restaurant.
yeah.
My mother was the co-check girl.
Right.
So I got up the next morning. I thought I was like,
Yeah.
I thought I was
Famous.
like Mario Alonso.
Yeah, yeah.
I came down in the bathrobe with a towel, around my neck. And my mother said, throw out the garbage. I said, excuse me, I'm a
You're
trained
a
singer.
star.
Pow! She hit me in the back of the head. So I brought the garbage right out. So my mother kept me grounded.
Yes, of course.
You go out and do your shows and make your money.
Yeah.
Sunday morning, you're getting up, you're doing your chores.
Of course.
I was like, all right,
Good
it
woman.
was
Good
great.
woman.
Yeah. So
Man.
Damn.
yeah, it was a fun life, and
Yeah.
I wonder, like, why is it just Elvis though that people? Where did the impersonations of Elvis start?
He's such a iconic person.
because
You
there
know
were
what I mean?
other
I think
iconic
it's the
people.
fact that he was a nobody that became somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and he loved his mother, he loved God, he loved his country.
Yes.
In the height of his career, he got drafted,
Right.
and he could have
Yeah.
opted out and said, "Listen, I make the government $5 million a year in taxes. Leave me out of the service."
Yeah.
He felt it was his duty to go in. So when he did that, he got all the adults to like him.
Right.
Sure.
So I think he was the first child, teenager, and adult performer that everybody liked.
Interesting.
I can
Span
understand him, like
generations.
transcending like generational interests, but like why is he the guy when you think of like celebrity impersonators? Elvis is the go-to.
Why not?
Yeah.
And well, because it never really caught on with anybody else.
So think about it.
There aren't that
What
many
did Elvis
like.
have? He had a voice.
Sure.
A look.
looks.
You need a
Looks,
look.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
stage
handsome
presence.
Like
man.
almost
Yeah.
a costume that was.
But people don't do it. Well, I guess there is Michael impersonation.
Yeah, there's
There is.
Michael.
Yeah. Okay.
And,
My-
for females, it's Marilyn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marilyn
You
Monroe.
know, and then
Yeah.
she's not even a singing star.
Right,
She's
right,
more
right.
of a movie star.
Sure.
But there are things that make Elvis
Yeah.
iconic.
I
The
heard she
jumpsuits.
was actually real big. You know, Marilyn Monroe. She was a large woman.
Heavy set.
No.
Yeah,
No,
I
there was a
don't think
thing
so.
online like a couple years ago. It was like
Right?
the anniversary
No,
of
she
her
just
death.
had big titties.
And then
you
no,
go in that bathroom and look at the picture of her, and you see she ain't.
You got her in the
there was-
bathroom?
Yeah.
Because fat women online like to say,
Yeah,
you know,
a
she
couple
was
years
a
ago,
size
at
20.
the anniversary of her death, like there was a thing that women online were like, "Oh, when she died, Marilyn Monroe was 215 pounds or whatever," and it's like, that's, it's not.
Doesn't everybody blow up when they die? I mean,
Yeah.
Elvis was 260.
If you
Right.
die in a bathtub, yeah.
So, you know, there's, and Michael, you know, I mean, you're talking about legendary performers.
Sure.
Sinatra and,
Sure.
you know, the Beatles.
Sure.
You know, there's never going to be anybody from this era, 50 years from now, that's going to be imitated the way it is.
Well, our heroes now are Elon
Bam.
Musk.
Bam, I would say.
Yeah, Bam.
Bam.
Yeah.
Have you met him before? Were you hanging out with
No.
him throughout the week?
Well, last night.
Yeah.
Did you know who he was before
Oh,
you
yeah.
did the show?
Sure.
From the
he's-
TV show.
He's big.
Yeah,
He's
he's big. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I sat home and watched it.
Uh-huh.
I saw clips, but, you know, I was a working entertainer. I didn't watch much TV.
Uh-huh.
You know, I used to go home and throw VHS tapes, which you don't even know what those are.
I know what they
Yeah.
are.
No, we've jacked off to
we're all
I've
VHS
jacked
tapes.
off.
older than we
Yeah.
look.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah?
We're
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, but to have Bam here was, I had Artie Lang here a few weeks ago.
Cool.
Oh, great.
And
Artie's
then
great.
then we had some older legendary guys like Jackie the Joke Man, Mark
Sure,
Lane,
Jackie. Yep.
Nick DiPaolo, who's
Oh.
one of the
Oh,
best.
yeah.
He was here a few
Follows
weeks
the
ago.
best. Yeah.
Yeah, and we got, you know, we got up and comers.
Yeah.
We have people that are popular, and we have people that are were popular 20, 30 years
Yeah.
before. And we give them the showcase and the venue. Say, hey, you think let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's put it out there to the masses.
That's
You
great,
know,
man.
Yeah, we're doing all right with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Where
then
we get a
Congrats
music-
on it.
How long you been in this spot?
4 months.
Oh, okay.
You ever do Elvis here?
No, I'm not allowed. I work at the casino about a mile away.
Oh, contractually,
Yeah,
you're not
I'm not
allowed.
to do my own show.
The casino also does comedy, don't they?
Oh, they do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do it, and I'm contracted by them because I play there 4 or 5 times a year.
Nice.
So I can't play in the area.
Right,
They
right,
have,
right.
they have a non-compete
Sure.
for Elvis impersonators.
For any tribute act they booked on a Thursday, there's a non-compete for this area.
Wow.
Interesting.
Because they're not going to pay you the money that you ask and then have you work 2 blocks away.
Right, right, right.
Unfortunately, fortunately, I'm there.
Right.
Unfortunately, my club is only a mile away.
Is there? Have you ever had like?
Can we get a little Elvis? Can you do?
Yeah,
Mine?
can we go?
What
What
does
is-
this? Does this? I don't want to violate your non-compete. If this.
Well, that's a show, baby. I'm allowed to talk anywhere I want,
Yes.
but I can't do a show within a
Wait,
couple of miles.
Can you do Elvis saying instead of in the same way he says "Thank you very much," but "Suck me very dick"? That's like a joke we
Yes,
do.
yeah. We'll
We
go
do
out
that
on
as
"Suck
a
Me Very
joke.
Dick."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make this.
That would make our day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously.
Come on! I respect it.
It's disrespectful to the king.
That would be disrespecting
To
him.
Elvis?
Yeah, I
Suck
can't.
me very dick.
That's almost better.
Anyways.
That's almost better.
Yeah, it is better.
I will
That
leave
is
you with
better.
a-
But man, I wish I could
I
go
will
back.
leave you with a thank you very much.
I wish I
Yeah,
could
yeah.
go back 40 years and give you the advice of telling you to say that to the groupies.
Yeah.
As a young Elvis
Suck me
impersonator,
very dick.
and me as like a time-traveling, possibly mentally disabled man coming to you and saying, "Listen, you got to say suck me very dick."
When you're getting blown in Duluth.
in the Hilton, in the Ramada,
Hilton,
in the
yeah.
Ramada with the door kicked down, with a high heel print where the handle
After
used
these
to be.
bitches have scaled the 3rd floor to suck you off. I love it. Well,
That's
thank you.
great.
This is great.
Yeah,
this
man,
this
thank
is
you so much.
This is the
Thanks-
highlight of
thanks
the
for
show.
hopping
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
It was better than the beginning.
Yeah,
I think,
it was too chaotic,
It was
but
too
it was fun.
chaotic.
Yeah, we had a
with the
baby.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Bam was
Vinny
talking about
and
his-
Bam are in the same room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bam was talking about his wife's pussy.
Yeah.
It's something you'll never hear me talk.
Yeah. They got
Well,
a lot
thank
of
you
love.
so much,
Yeah,
man. Thanks for
thanks,
hopping
man.
on.
Thank
It was
you,
great
man.
meeting you, man.
It was
Yeah, it
great.
was great.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
thanks a
hosting us
lot.
here. And
Love the place. Love the
Appreciate
show.
it.
I was listening.
You want to plug the
Yeah.
one
One last plug for the venue. We're
Yeah,
at the
centralstageny.com.
Oh.
And that's at 2361 Central Avenue, Yonkers, New York. Check us out on all social media. And our calendar's up.
Great.
And maybe in the next couple of weeks we get you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do a
we can.
Cumtown
We'll do a
show.
Cumtown
We'll
live.
do a
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
We
Wonderful.
We'll
Yeah.
sell this motherfucker out.
That's
Also,
the
Hell
idea.
yeah.
also, come
I
see
love
us,
it
guys,
here.
in D.C. We didn't plug this one. March 30th, 2 shows, a stand-up show at 8 p.m., a live podcast at 10 p.m. That's the Black Hat D.C. as part of the D.C. Underground Comedy Festival. I have it on my Instagram. I have it on my Twitter. I'm going to put it on my website. We'll all plug all that shit. So
We
yeah,
got
come
Funny
see us.
Moms on Monday,
Monday the 11th.
and I'm in Chicago the 22nd, Milwaukee the 23rd, Eau Claire the 24th. I have the ticket links up on my Twitter.
Yeah, come see us, guys, and
All
go
right.
see Bam.
Go see Bam at the dates that they plugged earlier.
All right, bye.
God, it's so weird. This app shows that my credit score's pretty good, but I couldn't get the car loan.
Are you using myfico.com?
No, it's some other company.
Oh, you should get a MyFICO account instead. FICO scores are the ones used by 90% of lenders, and other credit scores can vary up to 100 points.
That would have been helpful yesterday.
Get the scores lenders use. Get the right FICO credit score for your credit goal, including your FICO scores used for mortgages, auto loans, and credit cards. Visit myfico.com or download the MyFICO app to get started today.